Hello, my name is Ben, and welcome to my review of the Amazon Kindle Fire HD7. So recently, the Fire HD7 was given a £30 price drop. So, at just under £90 for the base 8GB model, does the Fire stand up to the expectations of the legendary Kindle title? Let's first start with a tour of the exterior. The Fire features a 7-inch display with a resolution of 1280 by 800, which has a considerably large bezel on all sides, making the device quite large. The display is undoubtedly nice to look at though, with great colour accuracy and a nice contrast. There's also a front-facing camera, although in my opinion it's not at the best position, because also in my opinion the Fire feels nicer to use in a horizontal orientation where your hand blocks the camera. The photos that come out of this camera are acceptable for a tablet of this price, but I wouldn't want to use it for extended Skype calls or videos. Moving on to the back of the device, we see the plain matte finish as well as the glossy engraved Amazon logo, and also we see the 2-megapixel rear-facing camera, which again is acceptable but unexceptional. On the left side of the device there's a volume rocker, and on the top is the power button, headphone jack and charging port. I would have preferred to see the power button or the charging port on the bottom, as it will make holding the tablet while watching movies and charging harder, especially if you're wearing headphones. As far as software goes, the Fire HD7 runs a heavily modified version of Android called Fire OS. This software suits the Kindle well, and the large icons suit both young children and elderly people, which seems to be Amazon's target demographic, given the various brightly coloured variants of the Fire, and the option of the Kids Edition Kindle Fire HD. The hardware inside the Kindle seems to run Fire OS well, and the software is smooth, but sometimes games can take a while to load when compared to my OnePlus One. Saying this though, Amazon's whole powerful tablet, endless entertainment statement doesn't seem to be entirely true, given the lack of apps in the app marketplace that are on other versions of Android. Amazon doesn't seem to be marketing the Fire HD7 as an e-reader, but more as an entertainment device for films and games. But they still have a nice bookstore implementation, which is easy enough to use. This just uses Amazon's standard bookstore, with which most of us are familiar by now. When playing games and watching films, the 1.3 GHz quad-core processor and 1GB of RAM seems to hold up well, but in multitasking the Fire does really fall behind, again in comparison to the 3 gigs of RAM on most modern smartphones. Anyway, I've been Ben, and that was the Kindle Fire HD7 from Amazon. Comment down below what tablet you're using, or what you get if you had £100 to buy one. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye! Silent fans. On the side of the card we have a good look at the WindForce logo, which now lights up blue, as well as the 8-pin and 6-pin PCI power connectors respectively. Also, we see the gorgeous brushed aluminium backplate, which